Hello, family. This is your friend Kenesha, and welcome to TransFormNation Thursday. TransFormNation Thursday. On Tuesdays, we're talking about Transformation Tuesdays. That's where we're talking on how can we change ourselves, looking at our character and our integrity. And then on Thursdays, we're talking about how can we make an impact because we've changed ourselves, and how can we influence our family, our city, our neighborhood, our job, this world, this nation. We want to be people of influence. So last Thursday, on TransFormNation Thursday, we talked about character says no. And then we used one of the examples was Bill Clinton. And unfortunately, we know that while he was in the office, his character said yes to the wrong thing. And then on this past Tuesday, we asked the question to ourselves. We said, tempted to compromise your conviction? Because on the journey to meet our goals, to influence and transform this world, it is not going to be a straight path. It's going to be filled with all sorts of choices and decisions, and a lot of them, family, will be unethical, and we've got to decide what are we going to do when that comes up. So then I think about companies that have made the right choice. And it's called something, let me read this to you. It says ethical marketing. This is an article I read online. And it says 92% of millennials, it says they are consumers of ethical marketing. And they're more likely to buy from an ethical company than not. So what does this ethical marketing mean? Here's what it says. It says it's that they have their products benefit customers. So of course they're in the business, money-making business, but it also says this. They're looking to benefit socially responsible and environmental causes. And you coffee drinkers are going to be happy about this. Starbucks. It's an example of an ethical business. They only get the coffee plants from certain places that have proven to be safe for our environment and good for people. And I can tell you that's a financial cost because it's cheaper, right, to buy cheap products. Dr. Pepper, it's another company that decided to be an ethical marketer. And they said that whatever goes into their product, they not only make sure that it's safe and healthy, here's how deep it gets. Here's how much they are rely on their conviction. They said that the companies that make the products that go into their drinks, they have to have fair labor practices. So if there's a company that's not treating their employees right, then Dr. Pepper will not use them. So what are we going to do, leaders, influencers out there? So here's our thought, the moment of compromise. So I used to weigh 300 pounds and then I lost a lot of weight. And then I had the nerve and the courage to become a bodybuilder. And there's something called anabolic steroids. Now, I did not do them, thank the good name of the Lord, but there are some people that do, and it's a shortcut. It's a shortcut. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that in just a second. So our book for this week is Next Generation Leader by Andy Stanley. And I want to read something to you really quick, and then I'm going to go back to this conversation about steroids. It says, leaders committed to maintaining their character will often say no to what many would perceive to be the opportunity of a lifetime. The willingness to say no is what sets the leader with character apart from the pack. So with steroids, when you take them, they have a negative hormonal effect. It causes men to have an increased balding, hair loss. It causes a testicular demise. It causes aggression. With women, it causes their voice to deepen. It causes their breasts to shrink. And it causes men's breasts to grow. So it's a shortcut. So think about, you may say, oh, I would never take steroids. Okay, think about your area and your goal. What's your drug of choice and the shortcuts that you've considered? We all have them. We want to be people of character. So here's our question. How can you ensure you will choose your convictions at the moment of compromise? We want to go out and influence this world. They're watching us. Let's be people with depth of character. This is your friend Kenesha. Love you. God bless you. Have a great week.